Damn. She looked good. Yeah, so it's been a few days since I got the car running, started driving it. It's been great. The only thing that's really been wrong with it, I think, is it's been having a little bit of a tough time starting, as you guys saw in the last video, but I think that might be the timing. When I did the timing, I forgot to unhook the TPS sensor, which the TPS sensor puts the car into timing mode. It wasn't in timing mode, obviously. That's why I was jumping. I couldn't get a great reading, and I just eyeballed it. So the car runs fine, but it does need the timing. Checked on it again, so I do have to do that. But yeah, the car's been great. Been driving it. The only little small hiccup that I had with it was this. Basically, I had no problems with it. Everything was good. That tire was running a little low for a little while. I guess I let it run a little too low. There was a hole to happen and to pop on the sidewall. Left me stranded at work. Car's been here for a couple of days. I ended up getting one of the missile car wheels on there. Had to like raise it all crazy, get the spacers off, take the camber and put that to 0 because it was rubbing. It was kind of a procedure, but it's all set now. I just ordered tires actually, so those should be coming in. I just ordered Achilles for the fronts. I know I normally run the RT615Ks. I'm going to be doing new wheels this winter for next season, so if I run a couple events on just ATRs and not the good stickies I normally run, not a big deal. In the meantime, also, I think you guys saw in the last video that the wipers did not work a while back, and if you guys saw actually the video of doing the engine bay and doing all the harness tucking and all that stuff, I did rewire those. I got a new pigtail, rewired them, and I was just waiting to start the car to see if it works, and by accident I actually like hit the stock down. They worked. So I have wiper arms. I'm going to throw on it now, so that way in case it's kind of gloomy outside now, in case it decides to rain, I can drive the car home. So a little anticlimactic. The wipers are definitely on, but they don't work because I blew a fuse. Sick. Just gotta do that at the shop when I get there. Alright, so I'm back at the shop now. I took the car apart. Well, I took the fuse out, and that's what I found. I don't know if you can see it, but that's blown as fuck. I threw a 25 amp fuse in there. That was a 20, and the wipers work. If I turn my stock, you'll see. Yay, my wipers work. Woo! But you're probably wondering why my interior is all taken apart and there's like a bunch of clusters sitting here. Well, this cluster didn't seem like it was reading the water temp, the RPM, and the speedo. Just the gas gauge was working. So obviously I need all those to work. I ripped everything apart, tried one of Roger's clusters, one of my clusters. Nothing happened, so I put this one back in, and now I have to put it all back together and figure out where else this issue is coming from. So good times. Alright, so interior is all put back together. Kind of sucks that I have to do this outside and in the dark. The Corvette is still in here. I don't know if I mentioned in the last video. I think I didn't because I was getting the car done. This wasn't in here yet, but there's a Corvette in here. As you can see, it's getting a clutch. Corvettes are real crazy because they actually have the transmission in the back, as you see, and then there's this like torque tube that bolts up to the actual motor. So it's kind of an involved job. You have to pull all that off to get the clutch off, which is under there by the motor. The parts that were ordered were the wrong parts. Now I'm kind of dicked out of a spot, but it is what it is. Hopefully this thing's gone soon and I can start working on my car inside the shop where it's nice and dry and warm, and yeah, sick. Yeah, I'm all set now with the car. I'm gonna go to Benny's now. We're gonna start doing a little bit more on his car. I'll probably end up just doing my timing there because I can like pull into a shop space. Gonna go there now.
Instructions for operation are included with the packaging and should be read before using any product.
Benny, what you doing?
I'm looking up toilet snakes.
Why?
Yo, look at that shit.
Damn, Pete the snake.
So you gotta tell him what happened.
Alright, so basically I came over to Benny's house to work on my car, work on his car. Instead of doing any of that, we noticed that there was like a huge ass puddle in the garage that we've been trying to like figure out as to what's going on. Figured out that it's like his pipes for both of his toilets and they're all messed up. So instead of working on that, I've been trying to figure out that whole situation. Yeah, that's what tonight has been so far. Kind of late at this point. I don't know if we're really gonna do anything, right, Benny? It's probably too late to like start my car and do timing on it or to like do any welding. It's like 10 o'clock, so we'll probably just end it for tonight here. But tomorrow I'm going to be seeing Jimmy because we're gonna be going through some wiring on my car. That is gonna be now. Hey, yo, Drew. I see you over here repping.
True.
Yo, yo, yo.
That sticker placement?
I do.
I did think long and hard about that one. I was so
hard
on where to put it.
Long and hard?
I want the like font one that's at the top left. That one would be tight.
I just made some in black sparkle.
I did the same. That would be meant.
Got you. Yeah, so I'm over here at the shop. I don't know what the hell Jimmy is doing. He's like doing some wiring things that I know nothing about. I'll try to cover some of this, but watch this video because you'll get the whole breakdown as to what the hell is actually wrong with my car. We got like the glove box off. He's doing some things and gauges temperatures and things. I don't know. So just like last night, I have this whole side of my car ripped apart. And Jimmy, what do you got?
I'm using a jump pack as a power probe.
I mean, it's power, so cluster's out. Jimmy's gonna test it because I don't know how to do those things. Let's see. What you're doing, I'm just like, what? Like, okay, so that's ground, maybe?
Yeah, it says ground. I'm trying to find which one signals the... Does this do anything?
No.
Okay. This is gonna... Anything?
Oh, wait. Those are the lights.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're lighting up?
Yeah.
What that?
Oh, that's, yeah, that's speedo. Or that's tack.
What's it going? Is it going full throttle?
No, it's just going a little bit.
It's going to like idle.
Okay.
Yeah, it's moving though.
What about there? Nothing?
Ah!
Oh, I roasted that one.
Oops.
I might have just roasted your cluster.
It's all good. I got 2 more at the shop.
Oh my god.
You're fine. Nice.
I'm such an idiot. I touched the ground. I knew that. I knew that.
You act like I'm worried.
I feel horrible.
I mean, none of my gauges work anyway, so it's not like... All right.
Actually, no. No. Your cluster should still work. Okay. Let's do this. Let me know.
Light, and then you just had the tack too.
Well, your tack should work, but I touched every system and your coolant.
What about the other 2 plugs?
Let's see.
This one and that one. Oh fuck!
I know.
Water.
I trip over that.
Sick.
Every fucking second.
All right, so we're gonna try doing this more. If we guess something, I'll let you know. All right, I gotta see this.
2, 3, 2.
Oh!
Dumped it.
One more. We gotta do one more.
3, 2.
That is so cool.
Going for 2.
Oh!
Almost had it.
That was really close.
Oh, I almost had it. Shit.
Damn.
What?
So today's a new day. I still haven't really messed too much with the wiring on my car. I don't know why I haven't been filming all day. But earlier today, I ended up getting up with Kim. Kim is the man. Hey, he mounted up some tires earlier for me today. Got 2 freshers for the front so I could roll on nice wheels in the front. And I got these guys mounted up for the rear, ready for the 11th, coming for you. Yeah, I really haven't done much else today other than drive around, hang out. We got some really good food, and then we stopped and got all this stuff.
Couldn't make his way through. Unlike his time arrival at that stage, Sebastian Vettel, who carved his way through.
Yeah, we like kind of went ham at the Japanese food stores. I really only intended on getting green tea, and then we just came back with all of this. Another thing too I wanted to talk about is my car and what Jimmy and I did. I'm sure you guys saw his video and the beginning of this video. The last point that we were at is we needed to check a new cluster and see if what we did worked. I didn't film this, but I got back to the shop. I tried 2 different clusters. They did the same thing. All the gauges didn't work, and my odometer stopped working now too. So I don't know. There's some crazy stuff going on, and I kind of want to plug the plug that we unplugged from where it was back to where it was. We plugged it into like the actual harness that goes to the cluster. I want to unplug it and put it back to where it was, where I had it originally. Maybe that'll give my odometer back. I don't know. There's just some funky stuff going on. I still have to read into it a little bit more. Not really sure what that night's going to entail. Maybe I'll get my car in here later and do a little bit of stuff on it. What are we doing right now?
Brake lights.
Brake lights. Trying to kill ourselves, basically. I kind of forgot to show everyone, but there's like this little... Alright, my brake lights don't work. And the reason for that is because I took the fuse for the brake lights to not work, because there's there's a sensor there that basically is normally closed, right? Yeah, it's normally closed, and then when you depress the brake pedal, the sensor lets out, closes the circuit, and turns your brake lights on, right? So there's this little piece, this little stopper that goes into your actual brake pedal assembly, and that makes the sensor, when the pedal is up, to turn it off. Yeah, we're trying to get that in. It's a total pain in the ass. I actually tried doing it when I had the dash out when I was doing the interior, and it was still a pain in the ass, and I didn't have anyone's help, so I couldn't get it in. Pat is literally homeboy right now because he got it like pretty much right there, and we need to pretty much just like push it up, get it in position, push it through, and then I'll have brake lights again. Okay, so I think we have brake lights, right? Okay, brake lights are on. Yo, we got it in. I have working brake lights. Pat is the fucking man. This guy right here. Bang! So also, Roger the plug plugged us up with this awesome Nissan 240SX. All that's for 93 service manual. And I think I just lost the page. But no, I didn't. I don't know how. I just didn't lose the page. But this is all for like the radio stuff. But we have like the fuse box and whatever, but Pat's been looking through this. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. We actually ended up going through all of the fuses in the car. Well, Pat did because he's a fucking man. I love Pat, and you guys should love him too. He went through all the fuses and figured out there were some bad ones, swapped them out, and now we're gonna see maybe my gauges work. Do the honors, my friend. Yo, tack works. Oh man, let's rev it up, rev it up. Oh yeah, dude. Oh my god, I'm so hyped. So maybe the speedo will work too. Maybe. Holy shit, it's cold outside. Goddamn. Yo, and we fixed that. Pat is literally the fucking man right now. Yeah, I know they get stuck, it's okay. But the fact that it's working again. So basically, I didn't mention this before. At some point when I was messing with the clusters, there were a few wires, I don't know why, they're not loose anymore, but there were a few loose wires underneath the dash that arced on each other. Just figured it was probably a fuse, but when Pat was going through all the fuses, he changed all the bad ones out, and one of the fuses was for my climate control because that was broken since the wires arced. You can't tell, but it's working. Well, now it's working. Woo, look, see, it's blowing my hand. No, you gotta go to cold, I don't know why.
What?
Yeah. Oh. I don't know, that's another, this car is weird. Temp gauge still doesn't work though. Maybe we can check the sensor, check continuity to it, and then that might be that. Or it might be now a bad cluster, so I don't know, maybe, we'll see. I have to swap clusters again. So we weren't able to figure out just yet what is going on with the coolant temp gauge. It might be the cluster. I still have to swap clusters now since the fuses are fixed and see maybe it's that. We're gonna try to meter out the actual sensor itself to see if that's working or not. But that's for another day. We got a lot accomplished tonight. That's the end for this video, so guys, stay tuned. There's gonna be more stuff. Lock City prep, finally get to say that. But stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching.